Alright, what's up y'all over here today, man? It's been a long ass time since I done sat down and made a video, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like it just feel weird. At the same time, I really been feeling like I actually need to make one, bro. Mainly for myself, but like other people as well, bro. Like a lot of people be telling me these videos be helping them out and shit. So everything I say just come from the heart, bro. Whatever I feel in the moment is what I say. As you can see, bro, my wall slowly deteriorated. For like every video you go watch on this channel, bro, you can see my wall like slowly falling apart. For at least every like 3 days, one of them fall off. So I don't know. I was gonna take it down, but I guess the wall doing it itself. Bro, I got the fucking panels like just sitting here, bro. It's at least like 100 something fucking soundproof panels just sitting here. If any of y'all want to buy some panels, bro, I got some right here. If you don't know, bro, if you ain't been caught up, first of all, if you don't know, go follow my photography Instagram, H6VENN. You know, I've been printing my art out and shit. You know what I'm saying? This one, another one I gave to my OG, so it's downstairs. I don't feel like getting that shit. But this the one I'm waiting to fucking get framed. I just haven't, bro. I've been having so much shit to do. I ain't really got to it yet, but when I had the time for it, I'm gonna go get it framed. Because the only reason I haven't, because you gotta get it custom framed, because it's a panel. So if y'all want any of these prints, bro, they on my website, shopbyhoven.com/shop. I want to change the name Shop by Hoven, folks, because when I was making it, bro, I thought I was really original, and I didn't realize that damn near every other photographer got that as their name. The main reason I want to make a video, really, well, one, because I haven't done one in a long time, bro, but two, like, I just been doing like some introspecting. You know, realizing like my flaws and shit and taking responsibility for yourself. I was reading this book, bro. You can't see it because I was writing some shit, but it's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I 100% recommend this video, bro. It don't matter where you at in your life. Even if you feel like you got everything down and you good 100%, bro, read this book, for I'm telling you, like, you gonna learn something regardless. But that's how you know this motherfucker was good, bro. I was sitting there annotating and shit. You could probably see like the green. I learned a lot, I ain't gonna lie, and I definitely experienced some growth within reading this. I think I finished this in like a week, maybe a little bit less. I always like said that I want to start reading again, bro, because really like school fucked me up so bad, bro, because I used to read and write all the fucking time, but like I would write whole fucking books just because I enjoyed doing it, bro. I had hella books. Like I had a whole bookshelf full of books and shit, bro. But then like school, as I got older into school, bro, we started reading shit that don't fucking matter at all. Then that's when I hated reading, bro. I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna discipline myself to actually be able to sit down and read the books. Only reason this book stood out to me because it was orange, and orange is my favorite color, and I just seen it and I was like, damn, that cover raw as hell. And I picked it up and I was like, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And I was like, that sounds like a book I would like to read, bro, because I don't like a whole bunch of always positive, nothing's ever wrong in life bullshit. Like I don't like that shit, bro. Like just keep it real with me. I paid $30 for this bitch. Oh shit, I paid $30, bro. If I knew it cost that much, I would not have got it, but I'm glad I didn't know how much it costed. I wrote a little summary for I'm gonna start doing this for every book I read. I'm gonna read it to y'all. When I said, in order to exhibit continuous growth, you must change the metrics and values you believe in. You must be able to admit that you're always wrong and that there's room for growth in every aspect of your life. You must accept that death is uncertain, and because of this, you must acknowledge that since there is no reason to do anything, there is no reason to not do anything. Don't be afraid of failure, embrace it. Don't be afraid to be wrong, learn from it. Don't be afraid to make a mistake, grow from it. Sometimes you have to put the blindfold on, fall backwards, and trust that you'll be okay. And man, bro, I'm telling you, for like this book came at like the most perfect time of my life, bro, because I just recently graduated for, and if you were watching my earlier videos on this channel, bro, you'll know that I say I want to stay in state, and then I took a trip to Arizona, and I see Grand Canyon University, bro. Let me tell you, folks, they got one of the rawest campuses I've ever seen in my life, bro. No, they do have the rawest campus I've ever seen. I think they actually got rated like #3 best campus in the United States. But yeah, I seen that, and then I got my hosts up and shit. Like they buttered me up, all it, bro. Like they flew me out there for free. I ain't have to pay for shit, no food, nothing, bro. And I was like, yeah, that's where the fuck I'm gonna go. I'm like, yeah, I bought a shirt. Let me show y'all the fucking shirt I bought. I paid $12 for this shit. I was certain I was finna go to Grand Canyon, nigga. I was like, I'm finna wear this on commit day, bro. The fucking student loans hit, nigga, and this hit, I was going to pay like $12,000 a goddamn year. And like to me, that ain't make sense, because I'm like, I could go to college for free. So why the fuck would I be going that much in debt over a degree for? You know what I'm saying? And then at that, Grand Canyon not even that fucking prestigious. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying, nigga, I could go to Morehouse for less than what I could go for at Grand Canyon. Like if I really want to go in debt, nigga, I would go to Morehouse. So then I was a little mad, I was a little depressed, bro, because I was like, damn, I really want to go here for real talk. Like all the bullshit, funny shit aside, but I really want to go there, bro. Like, I was planning my whole life around this shit, bro. That's how bad I want to go. But once I start thinking about the money side of shit, bro, then I'm like, all right, well, it ain't worth being broke over for. So ain't nothing worth going broke over, honestly. I threw that away. So now I'm like, all right, well, shit, I got Aurora University, shit. I think they was offering me like $5,000 a year, or I could go to college for free. So I'm like, nigga, obviously, of course I'm gonna pick free college. Like, what the fuck? Since I already had, like, I've been taking college courses throughout by my senior year, I could finish my degree. I could finish my associate's degree in a year. This time next year, I actually have a degree, and then I'm gonna go to Northwestern and get like some certifications and shit. But that's my plan, bro. But you see, all the other shit I thought was gonna happen ain't go right. So nigga, honestly, I mean, it's good to have a plan, bro, but you really never know what the fuck life gonna throw at you, nigga. I don't know. Photography might blow up. YouTube might blow up. I don't know, honestly, but that's my plan B, bro. And you know what's funny is that niggas always say, oh, don't have a plan B, but just do what you want to do. Put all your effort into one thing, and that's what it's gonna do, bro. But for me, I think I really do have commitment issues, bro. So it scares me to box myself in, knowing that I'm limiting myself to one thing. I just never been a type of person to do one thing, bro. Photography, I can't just do one type of photography for. I'll take pictures of whatever, whenever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just box myself in, bro. So to me, that is the worst feeling possible, being boxed in. And maybe that's something I have to work on myself. And like in this book, dude was speaking on that he had commitment issues as well. I didn't realize I had commitment issues until I read it. I was like, damn, that dude sounds exactly like how I am. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next chapter, honestly. The main gist of this book, if you go to read it, and I highly suggest that you do read it, but I guess I would say it's 2 main points, bro. Or I would say it's 3, but the 2 main ones that stood out to me were, in order to experience growth, you have to change what you believe in, or what you value yourself by, or what you measure yourself by, right? When I thought about that, I was like, what do I measure myself by that I feel is wrong? One thing I find myself measuring myself by is how much money I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to have a lot of money. I thought about it and I said, okay, it's nothing wrong with having a lot of money, but I thought about it and I was like, okay, so I can't limit myself to, okay, let's say when I touch my first million, then I think I'm gonna be successful. You know what I'm saying? Then once I hit $1 million, then now it's like, okay, now what do I do? So I'm like, I need to change my metric to something that is gonna be continuous throughout my life, something I can keep working towards. I labeled it my problem. You probably can't see. I said I value money too much and didn't take the time to ask myself exactly what I want to be able to do with all of this money. This is a really common thing because, bro, where I'm from, niggas don't have money. Like, even if they act like they got money, bro, they don't have money. I could name like 1 or 2 niggas that I know like around this area that actually have money, bro. Especially black people, bro. Like, black people act like they got money, but they really don't. They just play into that image of they got money, bro. And then, you know, of course, other black people going, oh yeah, he got money because he got designer on, because he drive this, he drive this. Little do you know, that car he driving, one, not his car, and them shoes he got on, he just spent his whole check just to get them shoes. If you feel attacked by that, nigga, that's really just because that's exactly what you're doing, bro. You just playing into that image. And then I said, I'm fixated on the material things I could acquire rather than the lives I could change. I want to be able to change people's lives with the money that I'm making. And that's something that is always going to be attainable, or I should say that's something that I'm always going to have to work toward, even when I do get that money, because it's always going to be somebody that needs help. Now I've changed my mindset why I want to obtain this money, which makes me want to work towards it more. I get satisfaction from knowing that I helped somebody else, bro, knowing that I made somebody else happy, bro. At the root of me, that's really who I am, bro. Like, I like helping other people. Another main theme in the book was that death is inevitable, bro. You're going to die eventually, right? A lot of people's mindset, and when they have like a failure mindset or like a victim mentality, bro, they don't have to do shit with their life because they're gonna die anyway. It don't matter if I don't do shit with my life. If you thinking about it like that, bro, you have to think about it on the other end as well. If you're not doing shit with your life and you already at rock bottom, there's no further that you could go other than jail. That's probably like the lowest of the low. If you at rock bottom and you still have your freedom, bro, it's no lower than you could go. All right, let's say you in a big ass pit, right? You gotta climb your way to the top. Think of jail as like you mining yourself down, like you digging, you already at the bottom of the pit, but you still digging yourself down. That's jail, bro. So that's why I'm not talking about jail. I'm talking about you already at the bottom, lowest of the low. All you could go is up. Therefore, at the same time, is it not mattering what you do? It doesn't matter what you don't do. You know what I'm saying, bro? Why not try to start a business? Why not try to go to college, get your degree if that's what you want to do? At the end of the day, you gonna die anyway. So if you got this feeling that you're gonna die and what you do doesn't matter, then that means at the same time, bro, then you could go do something with your life. And if you fail, it won't matter anyway, because you're just gonna die. You see what I'm saying? And that might sound like blunt. It was a quote. I hope I can find it here. Yes, breadth of experience is likely necessary and desirable when you're young. After all, you have to go out there and discover what seems worth investing yourself in. But depth is where the gold is buried, and you have to stay committed to something and go deeper to dig it up. Bro, it's like that one cliche ass meme. One nigga like digging for gold, and or it's like diamonds or some shit. One nigga digging for diamonds and the other one like walking away. He didn't realize that he was like right there next to the goal. So like if he just hit his pickaxe one more time, he would hit the diamond or the goal. Let's say you keep failing at something and now you feel like you don't want to do it anymore. Nigga, don't just give up. Like try something different. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't necessarily have to keep doing the same shit. The third one I was talking about, you have to always be able to admit that you're wrong in some aspect. Even if it was something you were absolutely right about, you have to admit that you were wrong in some way in order to experience growth, bro. And a lot of people like are so stubborn in their beliefs and shit, like they don't want to admit that their beliefs are wrong or their values are wrong, so they don't grow. I help a lot of people, bro. A lot of people gravitate towards me, so it's not a lot of wrong that I've done to people, bro, but even still I think about it, I'm like, damn, like what I did really was wrong, and I had to take responsibility for what I may have made somebody else feel. I'm really prideful. If I fucked up, I'll admit that I fucked up, but like I won't go apologize to you, and that's just part of my pride, and that's something I need to work on for real. But it's not a lot of shit that I really truly care about. That's a good thing, because that's probably what the book is, you know, subtle art of not giving a fuck, and that stems from me caring about a lot of shit. Like I used to care about everything, so then in me trying to prevent that, I stopped caring about a lot of shit. So it's not a lot of shit I care about. It's been some wrong that I've done, and in that I should have apologized, but I just didn't, because I had this pride and this ego, and it was like, all right, well fuck them then. It just, you know what I'm saying, like it is what it is. I can't be fixed or whatever. We all got our own problems and flaws, and that's one of my major flaws, is that I let my pride get to me. I'll say like this, I'll admit that I'm wrong, but like I won't go out of my way to like go apologize and be like, oh yeah, my bad, bro, I said what I said. The small amount of people I have hurt, it made me think about them, and I was like, damn, low-key, you know, I could have in that moment been a bigger person. I mean, not even necessarily bigger person, because it was my fault, but been like manned up a little bit and was like admitting my wrongs in that moment, and then, you know, tried to fix it. Moving forward now, I learned that take responsibility for all your actions. Even, bro, and this like a really good point. He said that like not everything in your life is your fault. It's on you to take responsibility for what happened. Somebody could put a baby on your front porch, right? And although it's not your fault that the baby is on your front porch, but it's still your responsibility for what you're gonna do next. Whether that's taking the baby in, leaving the baby there, calling the police, something, you know what I'm saying? Like it's still your responsibility. And that really put it in perspective. It's like everything that happens isn't necessarily your fault, but it's still your responsibility for how you're gonna feel, how you're gonna react. This book really helped me in my life, definitely. For it gave me like some valuable perspectives, things to think about, things to grow on. Another one of my main flaws, bro, is like when I'm going through something, I shut everybody out. So like I won't reply to my phone, I won't pick up my phone, nothing. I wouldn't even say I necessarily need to work on, because it's my way of coping, and it does help me, like just getting off my phone and not talking to anybody, just shutting everybody out for like however long I need to. It may sound selfish, but it does help me, so I won't necessarily say I need to work on it, because honestly, sometimes about your flaws, you have to think about the shit that you probably really won't change yourself, unless something major in my life happens that makes me change. Even do, like I said, once again referencing the book, his friend, they were at a party, and his friend was like drunk or whatever, and then he fell off a cliff. He had ran out looking for him, and then he realized that, you know what I'm saying, everybody was like looking over the cliff, and he realized his friend fell off the cliff, and he said, he was like, although like that moment was really tragic, it helped him, shaped him into the person, you know, he is today. Like he said he wouldn't be who he is. As bad as it may be, bro, it makes you stronger. Once again, it sounds cliche. Cliche shit sound cliche because it's true, bro. If you feel like you at a point in your life, maybe you're affected by death, you're affected by like, you just feel lost, you don't know what to do with your life, you feel like unmotivated, anything, bro, any feeling, situation that you in, whatever, bro, you gotta read this book. Fuck. Regardless of all that, like I said, man, like I always say, man, go get you some money, get you some hoes, get you some niggas, bro, find you some happiness, fuck, shit, you know what I'm saying, get up off your ass, bro, because you can't even win the lottery sitting on your ass. For like the most luckiest shit that can happen to you can't happen to you while you sitting on your ass, bro. Like you gotta still get up to go play the lottery. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Be smooth.